Why do you take so long to load? There we go. Hello, I'm Mecha12, also known as Connor, and today we are looking at RAKKA Wake 01 SOOT. It's a demo. The devs reached out to me for this. I initially planned to do it last week on Thursday, but unfortunately I was sick. So here we are. It's time to play the game. Steam. RAKKA. Double click it to launch. Launch options for... Huh? That should be automatic. Also, the demo has... The demo has free achievements. Okay, I gotta get Wavelink up and running. Game's in there, so let me just... There. Let's go to my studio mode. Content scene. Active game. Select RAKKA SOOT demo. There it is. It works. This game contains flashing lights, strong language, and covers heavy themes. By continuing, you acknowledge and accept these conditions. This game is best played in full screen and with headphones. Oh, the game doesn't know how to handle full screen on this. Enjoy! Just go into my settings then. Full screen. Now, it seems to be working well. Start. It's a music-based, it's a audiovisual type of project. What? Huh? Yeah, we have our protagonist. Wake. Oh, I recognize that font. April 26th, 1993. It's a chilly spring day. RAKKA looks at her computer screen and looks up over the messy heap of sticky notes, floppy disks, and reports. The sound around RAKKA's head seems to be muddy. She's daydreaming, looking through a small window next to her desk. The sound of a dozen mechanical keyboards drone through her mind. I wonder how many years I'll have to do this for. 35, maybe 40 years? She's just gotten a call from some figure up in HQ. Now has to ascend a few floors to have a talk with her manager. Brilliant. She's numb, feels nothing. couldn't care less about her job. She'll find a new one. A week's worth of money lost? No problem. A big bag of potatoes can fix that. Rakka is stoic. Not at ease, just breathing. Her footsteps echo throughout the 13th floor, bouncing off the walls, resonating a small, annoying frequency into her ears. Here we are. There's that prick. An average, scraggly, bearded man with a slick layer of grease onto his face. The bleak strip lighting reflecting off his sweaty forehead. Contrary to what you might think, Rakka's manager, Mr. Smith, is quite the timid man. Oh, hi. Here's a stress made him look kind of disheveled, and the man looks like he's on the edge of a burnout. Doesn't make him less of a slimy invertebrate, though. Rakka, we need to talk. He says in a serious manner as he signs her to sit down. That mousy voice is... Oh. Rakka, we need to talk. That mousy voice is one she's come to the test. It's got this sanctimonious quality to it. Rakka takes a seat quietly, but her manager just holds a cold, calculated stare. Rakka just finds the way he sits there and eyes her, silently judging her, a bit awkward. With a slight turn of the head, she'll lean back and fake cough into her fit to break the uncomfortable tension. A slight glint appears in his eye, and behind her, the door opens. Ha! You really got her, Smith. The big boss, a man who Rakka doesn't care to remember the name of, waggles into the room. Oh, this man's an alcoholic for sure. His skin's bright red, and Rakka could imagine what the clogged artery in his forehead feels like. The two men continue to laugh for a bit. Rakka's sitting there, trying to conjure one up. To no avail. Relax, Rakka. We want to congratulate you. For what? On your promotion, miss. The boss grins. You're promoting me? Yes. Little birdie told me you were looking for more working hours, and boy, do we have the function for you. What have you got in mind? Better pay could shorten my sucky office lifestyle. Maybe saving me 2 years of my life from this muck. Mildly interesting. Assistant manager to our communications officer. Our boss boasts like he's holding out some grand offering. Nope, he's an asshole. There's no way I'm doing that. But it doesn't seem like much of a choice. To congratulate you with your amazing performance and promotion, here's an early, extra Easter gift from our department. For you. Because you'll be having some days off. Thought we'd give it in advance. Pink gift box is handed over. Only ordered from some far eastern country, ridding it of shitty food and alcohol by putting a pink glittery bow on it. Jeez, guys, thanks. And as usual, we let our promotees go home early. Thank fucking God. Wow, I'm so grateful. I'll take this home immediately. I'll just finish up my last report. Cheers. Rakka reaches out with no intention to do that. She slithers out the office, glittery box in arms. She'll catch the attention of her soulless colleagues for sure, so she'd have to be quick and smart about this. Descending to her floor, she calculates the best route to go through her office hall to move past everyone unseen. The door's open. Rakka slips the box under a clothing rack and quickly stalks towards the desk. Makes accidental eye contact with her neighbor, wearing office worker. Phil, that mongrel attention leech. Oh, got home sick? Improv? Yeah, I think I've got some nasty bug. Really? She saw. Get out of here. I really gotta go. Bye. Let's move. Let's move. She has a shitty time traveling home through Out the city with a hideous box. Speck of glitter makes its way into her eye while on the move. She had no hands free to clean the tears from her irritated eye while on the tube. Home. The weathered front door stands loyally in front of her. Sounds like no one's here. Great. Finally, some peace and quiet. RAKKA! The shit's scared out of her. Let's do groceries! Bjorn, he's a sweetheart, patient, laid-back attitude, optimistic. Perhaps a bit too much. We'll cry if they don't hit... What? For God's sake! Go do something with your life! What's that? It's nothing. Oh, I'm so bored. Bjorn, this is the last week you're off, right? Yeah. Good. At least I can count on one of them being away for a while. What's with that dreadful pink thing? Sasha smokes back a day and he could trick like... Ah, yes. Bit advanced on. No. It's from my job. There's glitter. I know! Open it. There will be no rest. You want me to unbox? Yes. Door at the end of the corridor opens. Kev, of course. He was puffy-eyed again with that scraggly beard surrounding his mustache. Reason's clear. Girl trouble. What's this commotion? Can't you see I'm busy pitying myself? And just... Ah, yes, an absolute... Go talk in the living room or something. RAKKA's going to unbox this. What's that? Secret lover gift? No, it's from my job. It's awful. I want to see too. You guys must be awfully bored to be interested in my stupid Easter care box. No, you'll spoil the suspense. You'll see I'm tying the bow, dragging it out painfully slow. Alright, not that suspenseful, yeah? Here's how you can tell it's cheap. Saffel branded hot sauce, really? Everyone knows it's the shittiest one? The shittest one? Or anything else Saffel branded for that matter? I don't know, RAKKA. I don't like that still little mascot character they have. Of course you would say that. It's a face mask. Whoop-de-doo, it's all yours, Bjorn. No thanks. Just look at this. You worked the cubicle for 2 years, minimum wage, and this is how they thank you? Dried fucking chickpeas. What's up with that ominous looking mascot? The fuck's the use of this stuff with a kakilon? What's the use of this stuff with a kakilon? It's literally just a pan, you numpty. What about the little prickly sticks you use for the stuff to dip? Make an assessment. Right, a fork. So what we got is dried chickpeas, cheap hot sauce, a fondue kit, and a face mask. Splendid. Wait, there's a note here. No, it's whatever. It's probably some advertisement. Hand it over. Small and Bjorn reaches out grinningly, expecting some sappy copy-paste HR message. Note in hand, Bjorn leans back, Kev following closely. Amused expressions turn confused. What? What's with the paper? It's only numbers. Probably just some order number. Well, I used to deliver mail when I was 17. Pretty sure that's not an order number. Those are way shorter. Got letters in them. RAKKA does note that the way these numbers were put on the paper is strange. Just a whole block of numbers in a slightly too big font. Let me see that. A fax number maybe? Nah, it's way too long for a fax number. Why are you so intrigued by that stupid paper? It's probably nothing. Anyway, any of you want to go out tonight? I'm meeting a girl from the pub. She's single? Shouldn't you get over your last muse first? Hey, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone, yeah? Right, let's pretend we weren't exposed to you balling in your room just 10 minutes ago. Let him be problematic, as long as he's happy, right? As a matter of fact, she is. Ah, damn it. Just, you know, I'm in. Me too. Care to join? I'll think about it. That means you won't be coming. Okay, Miss Psychoanalyst. First off, I've got work to do. Next, maybe I'll go. Maybe I will go. Wow, Sasha pubbing for once? Hey Kev, if you want to fix that date, you might want to do something about those sorry for yourself puffy eyes. Yeah? Jokes on you, Sasha. Girls love emotional, mysterious men like me. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Look around everyone's rooms in the hallway. Sasha's smoking habit leaves its mark everywhere in the house. There's an ashtray for every occasion, any place. You'll find them in the bathroom, the restroom, living room, balcony, and even sporadically in Kev's room. Especially when Kev's breaking his pact with Bjorn to quit. Sasha's luckies have claimed every corner and no one's safe from the trail of smoke he leaves behind. Kev's dishes, man, no matter how many times he's warned, they always magically find their way back to the kitchen when nobody's watching, waiting to be cleaned by whoever's fed up with the sight first. It's a never-ending game, and Kev, he's always the winner. If winning means leaving the dirty work to someone else. Kev's dirty dishes, bingo. A note signed by RAKKA. To the one who took my pudding, fuck you! Bjorn still feels super guilty about it. Sasha's got the biggest room in the house, but somehow he's still convinced that the dinner table is the best spot for his design work. At this point, calling it a dinner table is a joke. It's Sasha's personal home studio. Everyone else is just an unwelcome guest in his world of notes and sketches. From 9 to 5, it's a war zone. Whenever Bjorn, Kev, or RAKKA dare to rummage around in the kitchen or living room, they'll catch a scowl. On a sharp, you're too loud. I'm trying to concentrate here. As if he's some kind of misunderstood genius. Doesn't matter that this is a shared apartment. RAKKA's little sanctuary, but really, a spot for all of them to hang. The perfect place to end warm, boozy nights. It's part of RAKKA's morning ritual too. She sits there before work, soaking up a bit of the sun while she gears up for another day at a dead-end job of hers. A place to catch her breath before diving back into the grind. What? Two years now for Kev and Bjorn, living under one roof with Sasha. RAKKA's been around for one. But the thing is, it feels like they've only just met Sasha yesterday. He's a pro at dodging personal questions, keeping himself to himself. Real Einzelganger, that one. Sometimes he looks like sharing a house with them is pure torment. This painting's been sitting here for weeks, and he's probably clueless as anyone else about whether it's done or not. He's got a thing for plants, that's obvious. It's odd. He's got the sad little branch standing there while his art is absolutely soaked in the damn things. Sasha's living pay to pay, scraping by as a freelance graphic designer. This was his latest gig, paid well too. Been gloating about it for weeks. Mentioned it at least 20 times before finally letting it go. Yeah, it's nice. Has this whole Jugendstil vibe to it. All curves and elegance. Mr. Bjorn. I flushed. That's comedy. It's from Bjorn. I flush. Kev's a right enigma to Bjorn, Sasha, and Rakka. Not in some swooning, mysterious way, more like, is he genuinely thick or secretly a genius just messing with us? I've got no bloody clue. Odds are it's the latter though. Bloke's in med school after all. His room's a riot. The floor's a battlefield, socks and papers fighting for space. Last time it's all Hoover? When dinosaurs roamed. Studying guides piled like some sad shrine to responsibilities he hasn't touched in days. Is that? No, it can't be. That beer can on the nightstand, it's growing life. Might cure cancer, might kill you. No one's brave enough to check. Bjorn, all warm smiles and easy vibes. Always game to chill with his best mate Rakka. His room? Practically an open invite, ready for whoever wanders in. Probably the nicest person you'll meet. Doesn't matter what Drek's got on there, he's mad for it. Like it's the only thing keeping him alive. Always strumming away, but it's the same bloody tune every time. Must be something like cremation Croatian knowing him. It's from Sasha. Ever thought of flushing? Bjorn's a proper softie, no two ways about it. Bloke full on wet when his camera bit the dust. His ground plant to plaster the wall with snaps of his mates, himself and their daft little escapades. On hold, for now. Now this one. Rakka's some easygoing gal, sure. Always knows just what to say and whenever to say it. Her room's a shrine to faded cool. The shore's looking all broody and still Dan smirking from the corner. The bed's a mess of blankets, like she's too busy for neatness, too distracted by her own thoughts. Feels a little empty, maybe. Rakka's always been bloody obsessive about that dresser. Says no one's to open it, ever. No one knows why. Kev assures. Nothing out of the usual. But you know, can't help but wonder. A Christmas gift, never quite touched. Never really needed, but damn, it looks good on the shelf. The boys, neat. Whoop, I've seen it all now. Go to the pub. Let's hit the pub. Hours pass, alcohol's being consumed as per usual. A generally normal amount for a bunch of lowlifers. Oh, hello. Kev just took off with my girlfriend. Oh, I'm not a... Hey, I'm Got the Puffles in this corner. I'm currently just playing a demo of RAKKA, Wake 01, Suit. So... Kev just took off with my girlfriend, and she didn't say nothing to me. Wait, yes... Oh, wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's alright, bud. Every time I pub, I regret it. It's okay, we all do. Rakka reassures Bjorn as they approach their block. Would you look at that fancy car? You reckon the neighbors won the lottery? Maybe. The windows of the car blacked out. Sasha makes a mental note. Odd. Some black Mercedes here in South London. At this flat. Wait. Three practically roll into the house, Bjorn quickly disappearing into the restroom. Oh, it'll be occupied for a while. Sorry, guys. Rakka takes a seat at the kitchen table after opening the balcony door, while Sasha drinks water straight from the faucet. Crazy eights? She asks, reaching out for her deck of cards. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a hint here. I've never played Crazy Eights. I do have a deck of cards here. Got them from a company. Yesterday, I was at a career fair of some description. It's shuffled. And it's got the rule set for bridge. 2 jokers. Jack. Let me just separate out the 2 jokers. I don't need the mult right now. Hello. I hope you're doing alright, by the way. I'll keep the rule card as a separate joke, as a third joker. Sasha sits down with a huff. Fuck, only one game. Just one. Bet. How's your old man doing, Björn? He's good. Done better, you know the drill. They did call someone to fix the roof, finally. Rakka hums in response, laying down a few 7s, then an 8, then a king, leaving only 2 cards left. Björn lays his head in his hands, eyeing the discarded gift box in the corner of the room. Why'd you even get that box from work? Not used to yet, right? I'm being promoted. Wait, that's good, right? Sasha's too focused on winning this game, but the odds are against him. His 5 cards against Rakka's 2 cards. I just hate my job, detest it, and my colleagues are soulless. Oh, well, they'll give you a raise, yeah? Don't know, but they better. Rakka lays a few more cards down. But at least I got paid time off for a while, 2 weeks. So it'll be good for now. Sasha plays a 7 and a 4, but Rakka finishes, playing a king and a 6, winning the game. Fuck. Cheater. Alright, man, that'll be all. Wait. Save? Rematch, please. Nope, just one game. You said it yourself. And Björn, how about you play against me, yeah? Good night, dudes. Good night. Good night. Laying down, the room tumbles and turns around her. She feels sick to her stomach. The usual. Takes some time, but she manages to drift off fairly easily. "5:57 a.m. Rakka's cell phone rings loudly. What the fuck? Some unknown number. She presses the call away. Almost instantaneously, her phone rings again. And we have ads. 2, 1. Ads are over, we're back. But almost instantaneously, her phone rings again. And so again, she presses the call away. She breathes out. Christ, why? She gives it 5 to 10 seconds, the phone rings again. She groans, rubbing her temples. God. Setting the phone off her nightstand, she decides to pick up, give a piece of her mind. What numpty calls at a time like this? Who the fuck is this? I'm a working woman. The hell do you think you're doing? You taking a piss? The other side seems to breathe in before answering. Well, you're off. You're off for a few weeks, aren't you? The voice is almost unintelligible. What is said? What it said runs shivers up RAKKA's spine. She quickly ends the call and then turns off her phone. She feels nauseated. The drunkenness hadn't worn off yet, either, worsening her state of disrepair. Spooked and unable to continue sleeping, she gets up and heads back to the living room. Kev sitting there with Sasha still up, seeming totally fucked. On the table, a bottle of bourbon stands next to the pile of cards. Thought you were sleeping. Maybe Kev had crazy aged like 15 times now. Wow, awesome. Sliding into his seat, unimpressed. Psh. Sasha grumbles. RAKKA leans in, elbows on the table, desperately trying to keep her mind off the phone call. What you got up to with my girlfriend, Kev? Suddenly vanished. Kev avoids eye contact with RAKKA. A lopsided grin thrown at nothing in particular. Nothing much, just walk to Rome. He responds triumphantly. Wow, that's uncharacteristic coming from you. No snogging? You look awful. Kev shoots back. She gets up, opens the fridge, grabs a packet of ham and crams, a slice into her mouth. The voice muffled. Bad sleep, feeling sick. Anyway, she says, tossing the pack back into the fridge haphazardly. You guys mind me spectating for a while? Nah, take a seat. Kev and Sasha play for a bit. The slapping of cards reverberates within RAKKA's skull. The distraction's futile. She can't just keep whatever just happened to herself. RAKKA breathes in briefly, deeply before speaking up. Actually, I do have something to share with you guys. Because I'm feeling a bit spooked. Huh? Spill the beans, Kev says, leaning in. The two of them eyeing her closely. I just got a call from some unknown number. You picked up? Kev's eyebrows shoot up. It kept ringing every time I hung up, right? I was like, fuck this, I'm not getting hounded by some prankster at 5 AM. I picked it up and went off on how I'm a working woman, you know, blah blah. They nod along, giving her the floor. Guys, I didn't recognize the voice at all. It freaked me the fuck out. The voice said, you're off for a while, aren't you? And I swear to God, I didn't know who it was. What? You sure this wasn't just a sick joke? Absolutely! I hate my colleagues, never hang out with them. Maybe someone's just jealous that you got that promotion. Thought they'd give you a piece of their mind. Didn't tell anyone, for fuck's sake. I just left today. Well, you know how it is. Word spreads fast. Maybe someone caught wind of it. I hope so, I really do. RAKKA sighs, staring into her lap, the weight of it all pressing down. Don't worry about it, yeah? You're living with 3 blokes, so if you got a stalker, this is the safest place to be. Kev says, all cocky like. But the 3 blokes I'm living with are you lot. Wow, thanks for that. Kev and Sasha chime in together, deadpan. Bjorn just laughs to himself, like it's all a right joke. No, sorry. Just being a grump. I trust you guys. Let's keep an eye out for now, yeah? Bjorn says from the couch, his tone serious but still laid back. End of chapter 1. April 29th. The group's scrambling to get ready. April 29th, the biggest underground rave in London this year. came up faster than they planned, and they're still hunting for a last minute fix. 2 days flew by. Rakka's phone's been blowing up, calls coming at her left and right, maybe a dozen of them. She decided not to answer, hoping the instigator wouldn't just get bored and piss off. Still, the question gnaws at her. Who's behind it, and what do they want? Now she's slouched on the couch, trying to lose herself in a BBC nature doc. Drowning the thought while Kev and Bjorn scramble around. Car's parked and ready! Sasha shouts from the front door, lighting a cigarette while he waits. Calm as anything, parked out on the hood. Counting the geese crossing the sky. The three inside ignore him. Rakka's phone starts ringing. Her stomach drops for a second before she checks and lets out a breath. Familiar number. Hey, sorry, might be a bit late. Can we get the usual? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Do you have a cell? Or are you on a home line? She asks, her voice settling back to calm. Bjorn and Kev hover, listening in, waiting for a reaction. Her face tightens. Oh, alright, I guess. See you there, she says, ending the call. You got a fix? What's that unknown number again? Got the fix, but the idiot wants me to meet him there. Says he doesn't own a cell. Awkward as hell. Ooh, you need a drug lord boy. And but you better come with me to find him tonight, alright? Feels too sketchy otherwise. They nod. I definitely need a drug lord boyfriend. It's all yours. Rakka shouts, tossing the jackets at him. You all ready? Been waiting downstairs forever. He says, tapping his foot impatiently. Yep, let's roll. Shotgun! Bjorn yells, dashing out the door. Car. Also, I'm noticing sun's going down slow. UK Garage mixtape fading in as twilight comes on. Halfway there, Kev leans forward. Let's pull over here, he says, pointing to a fast food joint. Seth's. They pull into the drive-thru and park next to the restaurant after receiving their orders. This is the life, guys. I have to go on a road trip all day and see new places every time I step out of my car. Bjorn says as he looks at the sunset, holding on to a bottle of rosé. Me too. Rakka sighs. Kev reaches for the bottle. I'd do anything to get out of medical school. I'd love a vacation. He sighs and takes a sip from the bottle. Well, you'll first have to learn how to drive if you want a road trip, Bjorn. I can. Just don't have a license. Psh, I'm not letting you drive like that. I don't want to be the only driver. I'm not some chauffeur. I can drive. Rakka joins in, her driver's license not so fresh in the pocket. Fuck no. There's no way I'm letting you drive my car. You'll get us killed. What? Why? Oh, I get it. Women can't drive. No, you just can't drive, Rakka. I got my driver's license. Great, just don't use it. Sasha retorts grinningly. Kev and Bjorn laugh. You guys always gang up on me. She pouts, folding her arms. That pout quickly turns into a laugh. Rakka, let me borrow your cell for a minute. Kev's hand out. Looking exasperated. Rakka hands it to him. Here. God, it killed to own a mobile. Kev sighs as he presses in a number. I don't know about that. It's actually pretty invasive to be contacted anytime, anywhere. Rakka says, as she remembers all the unknown calls she's gotten up until now. As Kev dials, his face shifts to annoyance. Alright, fine then. Don't come. He barks after a heated exchange, slamming the phone down. What's going on? The girl from our latest escapade? Yep. She's not coming? Nope. After about a 30-minute drive, they arrive at the disclosed location. It's close to the beach, and there's sand scattered across the parking lot. The loud thumps of the kick pulls them in. Bjorn and Kev quickly try to get out. No, you were going to help me find that dealer. Ah, fuck. We really gotta search for this bloke? Don't be so difficult. It's for the greater good. How do we find him? Told me he's wearing grey sweatpants, a grey hoodie, and red shoes. That's just about what every guy looks like in here. How do we know he's here? Oh, he's here for sure. That's his job. RAKKA says, rolling her eyes. Bjorn turns to Sasha. You gonna help? Sasha holds up his rolling papers, unfazed. Later, yeah? I need a minute to myself. The three brush him off and head into the dark, crowded warehouse. Why is this dealer? Too packed. Stifling hot. Half an hour in, they're all dripping with sweat, squinting in the dark. I need a break, it's roasting in here. Kevin and Bjorn nod, clearly fed up. They push back through the crowd and out to the car. There, lying on the roof, joint in hand, is Sasha. Beside him, the dealer they've been hunting for. Hey, you found him! The dealer gives a curt nod. Ah, there we go. You got cash on you? He asks her while leaning against Sasha's car. Got it. Kev comes forward and pulls out a £20 note. Dealer stares at Kev for a second, his expression changing. Wait. I know this guy. Dealer's eyes narrow. You're my sister's ex-boyfriend, you prick! He says, sizing him up. Kev gives a nervous chuckle and rubs the back of his head. Oh, Tiffany, right? RAKKA sighs internally. Really, Kev? She tries to bargain. Hey, a deal's a deal, yeah? No, I won't be selling to this dude. The hell? Deal says he shifts weight on his feet. RAKKA's giving it everything, trying to keep her eyes from rolling all the way back into her sockets. Alright, don't worry, I'll pay. She takes a note from Kev, but the dealer just grins. You're paying the asshole tax then. How much? Call it a $5 extra. He starts, a grin grows. Oh, you go on a date with me, and I'll consider this payment done for. I'm not some drug whore. Here. RAKKA scoffs, pulling out a tenner. Keep the change, hand over the goods. She says as she shoves the notes into his hand. The dealer puts his hand into his pocket, leans back, and pulls out a small bag of colorful pills. There you go. He tosses it to her. Thanks, RAKKA retorts, and she puts the little bag into her pocket. The dealer lights a cigarette, still slouched against the hood of the car. You're missing out. Exhaling smoke with a lazy grin. Sasha perks up at that. Oi! How about you get your slimy hands off my car? Just had it cleaned. Steps dropping down from the roof with a thud. The fuck you mean, man? You were just laying on your roof. Your car's a wreck. Dealer shoots back, defending himself. Scurry off, you've done your job. Bjorn adds, stepping closer, his expression unimpressed. RAKKA nods in agreement. Right, take your tips and go buy yourself a beer or something. Just quit boring us. Dealer glances between the four of them, starting to feel the dismissal. You lot fucking suck. No fun at all. Don't disrespect me, punks. He snaps, straightening up and puffing out his chest. Go steal another deal, bud. Dealer storms off, feeling belittled. Fuck around and find out, bitch. He shouts from the distance. RAKKA bites her tongue, resisting the urge to yell something back at his retreating figure. Instead, she pulls out the bag of pills. Such a grimy start to the evening. Let's just forget about that, she sighs, tossing the bag to Kev. Eat your heart out. It's wild how one tiny pill can send a whirlwind of emotions rushing through you. Drugs. Never do them. Purely positive, of course, and shift your perception of time. Joy fills the air and stars seem to shine brighter. Smoke spills from the warehouse in little puffs as the front doors swing open and closed, like it's breathing. The bass throbs through the atmosphere, soothing and relentless. Rakka's chatting outside with a few girlfriends when Kev stumbles out of the warehouse, slightly disheveled and sweaty. He spots the girls and makes his way over. Hey girls, how's it going? Kev says, his pupils as black as the night around him. Don't mind him, he's a fool. Don't mind him, he's a fool. Rakka whispers to her friends, and they giggle. Kev leans against the wall, trying to straighten up, but he slips and almost goes down. Kev's confidence is immediately out the window as he flashes an awkward, lopsided smile. I'm getting a call. Be right back, girls. He doesn't have the phone. Rakka whispers to the girls, laugh loudly. Suddenly, Rakka spots police cars pulling up the driveway of the warehouse. Oh, party's over, she says, and the girls let out disappointed sighs. I'll be right back. Gotta grab her stuff. Oh, sir, she greets him with a smile. Good morning, she says, maybe a bit too cheerfully. The cop looks exhausted. ID, please. All good. Stay outside and go home as soon as you're sobered up. We'd rather not have ourselves a traffic accident on our hands, eh? Aye, Captain, she says, sliding down against the warehouse wall, absent-mindedly still occupied with the woos swirling within her. She waits a few minutes, glancing around if she can spot Kev, Sasha, or Bjorn. Kev appears next to her. Took a piss break. What's going on? He says as he sits down next to her. Party's over. Ah, shit. What's the time? About 5 a.m. Shit. Man, you really did me dirty down there. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'll get you back for that. You know, girls love clumsy boys, she says, trying to sweeten the deal. Ah, yes. Feed my ego, please. Kev laughs with a tinge of desperation as he looks off into the distance. Bjorn and Sasha are still dancing inside, enjoying the rough environment, lost in the sounds, sharing frequent laughs. Would have done that to your shiny, clean car, but guess it would have been worse, asshole. Get the fuck out of here. Sasha raises his head to face him with grinding teeth, but Bjorn quickly tries to defuse the situation. Let's get out of here, yeah, the guy's clearly coked up. Does seem tense. We mean no harm, right? I mean harm. You better use your... Wait a second, asshole. Let's go with what I'm doing next. Wait, what are you... Stop hitting him! Stop fucking... You stupid fucking trickster! Meanwhile, Kevin and RAKKA are still talking outside. He glances around the parking lots, then to the entrance and notices Bjorn and Sasha walk out. Wow, what the hell? What? RAKKA asks. Her lolled head now snapped up, still dazing. Look. Kev points towards the car where Bjorn sits a bloody-faced Sasha down. Her girlfriends flock around the two of them, Oh, what the fuck just happened? Rakka and Kev approached him as they watched Bjorn talk to the girls, standing there with bottles of water and pieces of cloth. Sasha's mouth is sealed shut. He looks flustered and pissed off. Sasha feels like if he'd clench his teeth any harder, they'd break. One of Rakka's girlfriends tries to hold a cloth up to his face. He turns away, but despite this, she tries again. Sasha's not having this. Get the fuck off of me. You'll feel sorry for someone else. Jesus Christ! The girl Bjorn was talking to quickly becomes quiet as the other girl tosses the cloth at Sasha. Just trying to help, asshole! She says as she tries to walk off, her nose in the air. One of her girlfriends. Wait, I'm sorry about that. What happened? Ask that prick. I'll see you later. This is Rakka. Wait, let me check. Volkswagen. She turns on her heel and strides towards the car. Bjorn and Sasha are silent, while Kev tries to hear them out. What the hell, man? Talk to me! Rakka's pissed. These guys are always getting her into trouble. She climbs onto the car roof, ignoring the conversation and looking at the night sky for a while, trying to keep her mind off this moment. While Sasha's starting to gather himself again. Nose dry, he notices a cop approaching. He suddenly curses under his breath, averting his eyes. Care to explain what just happened? The cop asks him demandingly. Rakka's now tuned into the conversation unfolding next to her, while Kev takes a few steps back, casually turning his back to the policeman. Pussy. No, and I won't be pressing any charges. Sasha states bluntly, glancing at something in the distance, avoiding the cop's eye contact. The cop folds his arms tightly. Well, you're going to have to explain anyway. Sir, my friend's clearly very much in shock by what just happened had gone down. Just look at him, Bjorn says, trying to keep up his narrative. Sasha shoots a glare at him, but quickly follows the act. Sorry, sir. Could you repeat the question? Sasha asks with a faint, dazed tone, wiping his nose with his sleeve, small little blots of blood still hanging onto his nose and sporadically dripping down. God help you guys. Cop sighs. Noted down your plate number. So you'll be hearing from us. Got a lot to figure out here. ID, please. Since Curzon Slices rummages through his pockets frustratedly, flashing the cop his driver's license with a scowl. You better get sober before you go home. Cop warns as he backs off, turning to walk back into the warehouse. As soon as Sasha figures they're alone, he turns to Bjorn, aggravated. You! Why the fuck did you do that? It's gonna pull me into a bloody case. Sorry. Just thought the punch was uncalled for. Well, you should have just let me punch him back. Sasha yells, flailing his arms around angrily. Bjorn's eyes immediately avert to the ground. Now this guy's getting arrested, they'll find his drugs. Do you think that was the big guy? He isn't. Just a fucking puppet. But if he gets in trouble, the big guy's get in trouble. So, Bjorn, what's next? Sasha asks with an angered and slightly mocking tone. Big guys come after you. Exactly! You're an idiot! Bjorn looks at the ground, hurt but understanding his point. Okay, that's enough, Sasha. You always make the worst of a situation. Given the state of this dude, he might have been trying to get rid of his own shitty investment. He could easily have been on his own. Bjorn just tried to protect you. You're such a prick. You're such a prick. What's got you so worked up? You're a fucking graphic designer. Not some tough guy. Rakka's right, you know. If you would have fought that dude, you would have been arrested too. Sure, I'm the devil. Sasha scoffs with resignation. No one is. Now, let's get sober. Let's go for a walk, yeah? Sea's very close. I'll have a fresh air should do all of us some good. Rakka says, putting a hand on Bjorn's shoulder with a reassuring nod. Nope, I'm going home. Sasha protests. No, you're not. You're high as a kite, man. Sasha says as he quickly blocks the driver's side of Sasha's car with his arms folded. Sasha stares daggers at Kev, mumbling something under his breath before he turns to walk off. Going the wrong way. RAKKA yells at him as she takes the lead, no comment. Sasha continues walking. Right, suit yourself, she adds, shrugging towards Kev and Bjorn. The sight of the seawater slowly moving back and forth was something they didn't ask for, but desperately needed. The three sit there, riding out their highs in peace. The sun started to come up, and the sky is cleared, giving everything a nice golden glow. RAKKA reaches her hand towards the ground, and grabs a hold of some pebbles beneath her. You know, give anything to get out of here, RAKKA says, tossing one into the sea. Back to this topic again. Well, my break's only just started, but I'm already dreading it coming back. Everything going on, I just feel a bit trapped. That's why I quit school, Bjorn says triumphantly, smiling. I wish I had the balls. Kev sighs. Sometimes I kind of regret quitting, I guess. Don't really feel like I'm destined to do anything. But at least I know I'm not meant to be a computer major. Or an aspiring artist. But honestly, I don't mind being a grocer for a while. I feel you, I finished high school and I just kept taking leap after leap year. Leap year after leap year. No idea what I want to do with my life. I'll just be stuck in customer service forever, I guess. As long as there's payroll, it's fine. I don't want to live my life having only been a boring office worker. Well, I'm gonna become a doctor because my parents want me to. And to be honest, I'm failing this year so hard. I reckon they're probably gonna expel me soon. Just feel as if my studies have already taken my best years. The three sigh in unison. At the water line in the distance, they notice Sasha looking for them. They yell out to him, watching him try to act like he didn't notice them. He turns his head towards the sea. A few seconds later, he gives up the axe, shoulders slouching as he sees them grinning and keeping watch. He huffs and heads towards them. I'm sorry. Tries to yell for the sea's breeze. What? They yell back. The waves are drowning him out. Deaf idiots. Sasha awkwardly speedwalks until he's close enough to be heard. I'm sorry if I act like a prick, especially to you, Bjorn. I know you tried to help. He says as the morning sun beams onto his face. You're all good, man. Bjorn perks up. He jumps up and hugs Sasha. Sasha senses up, but eventually pats Bjorn's back. And we're on ads. Popcorn, let's go. Always fun. At the bottom. And we're back. Sasha tenses up, eventually pats Bjorn's back. Alright, buddy. I'm glad. We really should plan something like a vacation sometime. Wish we could have shared this idea sooner. I'm almost off my break. Bjorn's eyes. Lads! Just remember what I wanted to tell you. What? Well, the unknown caller again. Pick up, tell him to piss off. No, I'll just wait until the give up and the ring stops. Cut to the chase. Well, Sasha. Alright, we all know what cutting to the chase gets us. Yes, hello. Is this annoyed? What's going on? It says he knows our address. Face paled, Rakka's heart jumps to her throat. Oh, shite. Oh god, what the fuck? What the hell? What do we do? I don't know, but what I do know is that I want breakfast right now. We should sober up first. Let's figure it out there. So what? They know our address. You're not there. If they want anything from you, they're out of luck. Bjorn says, shrugging lazily. Yeah, I could really go for some grub as well. Rakka slowly breathes in and out, yet the unease sticks to her like static in the air before a storm. Okay, I hope so. Yeah, guys, let's just go eat. Breakfast will fix everything, Sasha says sarcastically. Bjorn ignores his sarcasm while nudging him. Glad you agree, Sash. Great minds think alike, but fools rarely differ. The group starts to move back to the pier. Bjorn stops in his tracks. Right! Wait, before we go find a place to eat, I want to tell you about something I figured, so hear me out. Well, spit it out already. You know, I know you thought it was all trash, Rakka. That code from your gift card really intrigued me, so I decided to go give it a look. Bjorn pulls the note from his inner pocket. Well, push came to shove and voila! This code leads to this. It's coordinates. I say, if we ever go on a road trip, let's check this spot out. Rakka quickly brightens up. Wow, how'd you do that? Did it take a long time to figure out? It did, to be honest. Kinda stayed up a few nights decoding it. It was just so intriguing. Well, maybe coding might still be your calling. Seems you got some use out of that study, at least. Coding. Yeah, probably IBM stuff. You sure about this? Absolutely positive. The only doubt is, this is quite the code to crack. I only had to do some digging to get this location out of that string of numbers. And whoever wrote this code, it didn't want just anyone to go there, I reckon. Oh, but I really want to see this place. Sounds like a bloody treasure to me. Oh, it'd be so cool for a treasure hunt, though. Okay, so let's try going on a road trip as soon as we're all off again. Really don't want to. Sasha's gonna drive us. No, I'm not sure. No, you're not, big man. You know what? Make up for only you being able to drive. We'll pay for the gas. I don't know, guys. Seems fair to me. Please, can we make a pact? It would be so cool to go on an adventure. How about we first see when or if this is even possible? We'll make it work. Yeah, Bjorn worked so hard on cracking this code. Just be honest, yeah? Don't you think this is interesting? Sasha's eyes are off somewhere in the distance, but there's the slightest hint of a nod. So let's make a pact. Rakka says as she puts her pinky finger out. Let's make this location the goal and have fun on the way there. If we go there. No ifs, Sasha. Only whens. Sasha's eyes as he looks free of his friends waiting for him to join in. You lot better not make me forget this. Yeah, it's a promise. Yay, it's a promise. After their pact, the four decide to find a beach pavilion. They don't really seem to care what they look like walking in, but it must be quite disheveled just from the way the owner looks at them. Four young'uns at 8 o'clock in the morning, ordering a big portion of chips to share. They sat on the outside terrace for a while, babbling in the bleak sunlight. Eventually, the missed hours of sleep finally start to take their toll, and they decide to finally move back to the car. You sure you're sobered up? As sober as one can be. He's still high, isn't he? And still, they'd rather have this Tulsa drive. If you insist. Bjorn shrugs, he's seen worse. Okay, everybody's ready to go home? Yeah. let's go. Rakka nods. The car engine starts humming as usual. But the moment she hits her seat, her mind's back to analysing. Thoughts recurring. What was that last call? What were they doing with their address? Would their home be safe? While Kevin Bjorn has slowly dozed off, Rakka nervously picks at the hole in her seat, trying to drown out the call. She's rolling a string between her fingers and gives it a pull, breaking a piece of the string in the process. Stop picking at that seat, it feels like you're waterboarding me. Sorry, Rakka says, clasping her hands together. I get it, I'm nervous too. It don't feel good, those calls. All of it. At least I'm not the only one worried. If Kevin Bjorn hadn't been such few states, they would have been scared shitless by that call, I reckon. No, it's probably or at least they're numbed down for the moment. This morning would have probably been a sheer panic if they'd been clear of mind. But Sasha just tries to just mind the road. He doesn't want to confirm his worry, speak it into existence by putting too much emphasis on it. It's dead quiet now. The call's been looping in Rakka's head, droning on like some background noise that she can't switch off. She's been sitting up straight, coiled, ready to bolt the second they pull up. Her gut twisting more with each passing mile. 4 minutes till we're back, she tells herself, spotting familiar landmarks out the window. That feeling had started as a bit of nausea. Now it's a full-blown stomachache. Sleep deprivation's not helping either. She tries zoning out, focusing on the scenery flying past and on the steady hum of the engine. Okay, we're here, Sasha says, pulling the car into a parking space. Rakka finds herself hesitant to get out of her seat. She feels frozen. She nudges Kev until he wakes up. He sits up groggily and scrunches his face. We're home, let's go. Rakka opens the car door, gets up, and waits outside the car for the rest to come out as well. Sasha, out already, ducks a talk into the car. Guys, hurry up a bit, yeah? He says, his shoulders tense. Rakka's sure that Sasha, Bjorn, and Kev feel the same nervous energy swirl in the air between them as they stand in front of the landing staircase. They're silently fighting for who's going to grab their set of keys to open the door. Rakka volunteers, feeling responsible for this whole phone call shit show. Her heart pounds in her throat while she turns the key. A first relief could be that their door isn't in shambles. But that might just be wishful thinking. Split second she opens the door, her stomach drops. The air is pushed out of her lungs. The corridor's in pieces. Jackets, hats, and clothes are scattered everywhere. She pulls the door shut again, feeling as if she might throw up. Rakka? What's going on? Rakka turns away from the door, facing free, trying not to bawl her eyes out. Bjorn quickly catches on. Oh. He rubs his face, looking down anxiously. They weren't playing about the address, were they? Bjorn grabs onto the house key. I'll do it. Rakka steps aside for him as he turns the key and makes his entrance. The rest follows suit, the sight's one of despair. The house is totally torn apart, and nothing seems to be missing or broken. Very odd. Rakka's freaking out, guilt and fear mingling in her gut. Oh my god, this is all my fault! Paperwork is scattered about, though it has been violently yanked from every drawer, every crevice of the house. Bank statements, energy bills, scattered pages from Kev's thesis, invoices, and half-ignored newsletters crushed underfoot like they never mattered. Most of these weren't even stored in the living room. The medicine cabinet's a mess. Journal, whatever the intruders were searching for wasn't in there. The first aid kit was left open. Contents scattered. Some bottles of disinfectant have toppled over. Okay, I already took note of the, well, notes. Sasha's sketches and commissions, once spread on the dinner table, have been disturbed. Some of them lie scattered on the floor, tangled in the chaotic mess of papers and documents. A glass of paintbrush water has been tipped over, its contents spilling under the table, soaking some of his now ruined work. VHS tapes are strewn across the floor, once carefully tucked beneath a TV stand, ready to be returned to the rental store. Now their sleeves are torn open, as if someone hastily searched through them. This is fucking madness! What kind of nutter is this stalker? Sasha shouts, taking in this mess. He's frozen for a second, not sure what to do next, until his heart does a sudden backflip. Relief for now. The gun's still there, jammed in the wooden frame. Just making sure it's hidden. If one of those dodgy callers comes back, he'll be ready. Thing feels sickening, but still, if it comes to it, he's got it. Our last resort. Weird, though. The more they look, the less it adds up. The place is wrecked, but nothing's missing. Like they were hunting for something specific. Could that be it? Sasha rushes back to the living room. Rakka's on the couch now, head buried in her knees. Bjorn and Kev are tearing the place apart, checking for any missing stuff. This ain't a burglary. It's something else. What do you mean? I feel like he or they were trying to find something. I think Sasha's right. My fucking Walkman's gone! You lost that thing like 2 weeks ago, Kev. I don't understand. The calls, and now this? What does he want from me? Rakka sniffs. I wonder if this is even a him. Maybe it's a they. Kev continues to scour the room for signs of any perpetrators. I'm crawling out of my skin, I can't deal with this. Anyone want to check my own room? It'll be okay, surely. We should call the cops. Let's wait with that. I found something. This is allowed. Give up the code and we'll make sure we can all forget about this. Don't involve the cops. They won't come. Oh! Thank you for playing the RAKKA Wake 1 SOOT demo! We hope you enjoyed experiencing this visual novel as much as we loved bringing it to life. Your support means everything to us, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Whether it's your favorite moments, a character you connected with, feedback, or questions, feel free to reach out. You can contact us or support us through the social media links on the Steam or itch.io store pages. Your input helps shape the future of this project, and we truly appreciate it. We hope to see you soon in the full game. PMT Games Division. A sense of foreboding. I swear I'm missing an achievement. What's that? Oh. Let's quickly get that achievement before we wrap up. Ow. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Get God Music. We're going back into the prologue part for the... to get the final achievement. This was an interesting... It's an interesting VN, but... obviously, I don't feel like I've... Let me just scroll speed through here. What's that? Bingo! That's the achievement. I honestly found it interesting. Although I have this feeling I did butcher the voices because I'm not British. I'm not from London. I am from the Netherlands. And specifically a rural part of the Netherlands. So I don't know if I got it. Sync. Wait, what? Oh, thank you. I did. It's actually interesting that I did it so well. Also, it just popped out of full screen again. It pops out of full screen whenever I tab out. Apparently the game defaults to 1080p, but I'm using a 1440p screen, so... I guess that makes sense. Return, and... Go into the plot, and quit. Yeah, and also to be honest, I have never been to London, and also I did give a disclaimer, don't do drugs, it's not good for you. Anyway, I did give you a follow back on Blue Sky, by the way. Plus the music, it was good. I was basically bobbing along to the music a little. I was just bobbing along. I like it. Let me just click this Steam store page. Good, Blue Sky's there. There's Discord, there's YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. The opening theme is on Spotify. Good to know. Ah. Wonderful. And the game will be dropping this year. It does make me wonder, what the heck is with this code? What the heck was that code? Heck, I wasn't even born when this game takes place. Just get my music back up and running. There. Just drop it a little further because why not? Let's see. Click the Spotify link. Bingo. Pascal van den Bos. Oh, from composers from Rotterdam. Let me just go to album. Ja, ja, toch niet done. Yes. Yes. Oh, there's an entire series of this. Albums here. Look, there's one thing I might give a hint, because might like to see is just being able to just toggle on a little display of what song is playing in the background when it starts, even if it's just for a few seconds. It's great. Anyway, I feel like it's not my full stream length, but that was what I got for the content, at least. Even got all 3 of the achievements. There we go, push it in. I am going to Rotterdam at the end of May for TwitchCon. But for now, I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and call it here. I need to work on the schedule for next week. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll just grab another song from the... Is it safe to play it on stream? Do I have permission to stream this music? All right, I'll use it on the outro then. Good night. Oh yeah, wait, I first need to set up the raid out. Okay, the clacking of mechanical keyboards. During that, I should have actually grabbed my old keyboard and just started typing in random letters near the mic. Just hit a snooze. My following list. Sending you all over to In the Littlewood. There we go. Let me kick the music in. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna skip the next song.